Hello, welcome to WAGMI. Glad to have you here for another episode. In the vast and unpredictable world of cryptocurrency, few stories have captured the imagination like that of Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan. Known as the Bitcoin Bonnie and Clyde, this eccentric couple allegedly masterminded one of the largest heists in digital history, stealing an astonishing 120,000 Bitcoins. This haul was valued at around $71 million in 2016 and ballooned to a jaw-dropping $4.5 billion at Bitcoin's peak. How did a seemingly ordinary couple, an entrepreneur and a quirky amateur rapper, pull off such an audacious crime? And how did they evade justice for nearly 6 years, only to be caught after leaving a trail of bizarre digital breadcrumbs? Let's unravel this incredible tale of greed, deception, and ultimately, justice. Before we continue, please smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for the latest in crypto. The story begins on August 2nd, 2016, when the Bitfinex cryptocurrency exchange was rocked by one of the most significant hacks in crypto history.
On the morning of August 2nd, 2016, Bitcoin investors woke up to news of a shocking digital heist.
Breaking overnight, nearly 100,000 Bitcoins have been stolen from exchange platform Bitfinex.
I logged into my account and noticed that my entire account had been drained. I was crying and sweating.
The word started spreading on social media quickly. Everyone was freaking out.
It was gut-wrenching. I had a panic attack.
Based in Hong Kong, Bitfinex was a major platform for buying and trading Bitcoin, but its security systems were no match for the unknown attackers who exploited vulnerabilities to drain the exchange of 119,756 Bitcoins. The theft sent shockwaves through the crypto community. Bitcoin's price nosedived by 20% as the market reacted to the breach.
As panic grew, Bitcoin prices plummeted, and Bitfinex, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, halted trading.
The price of Bitcoin dropped nearly 20%, bringing down the value of the stolen Bitcoins to about $65 million.
Wow.
And suddenly, thousands of people around the world have the same burning questions. Who pulled off this high-tech heist? And how would the victims ever get their money back? At first, the only clues were on the blockchain, and crypto detectives began following the stolen assets, spotting them in a wallet address they say begins with the digits 1CG.
We saw the 120,000 Bitcoins taken from Bitfinex and put in this Bitcoin wallet.
It's a little bit like you're robbing a bank in the middle of a stadium full of spectators. Thousands of people are watching.
That's exactly what it is. Now, the difference is it is hard to know exactly who the individual is.
Just one problem. No one could access the wallet without the key. And as the loot just sat there, the trail began to grow cold.
And people kind of forgot about this particular hack.
For 6 years, as the value of the stolen crypto skyrocketed to over $4.5 billion, no one knew who done it. Was it a criminal gang, spies, digital anarchists? It was a global manhunt, and the bad guys could be out of reach.
Bitfinex promised to compensate its users, but the question remained: who was behind the attack? The perpetrators left little evidence, carefully covering their tracks. Investigators were left chasing shadows in a decentralized world where anonymity reigns supreme. It seemed the case might go cold forever. Now, let's introduce the unlikely suspects at the heart of this heist: Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan. On the surface, they appeared to be a quintessential millennial power couple. Lichtenstein, often described as a tech-savvy entrepreneur, dabbled in blockchain startups and software development. Heather, on the other hand, was a colorful personality, a self-proclaimed artist, writer, and even a part-time rapper with the stage name Razzlecon. Heather's public persona was as eclectic as it was enigmatic. She wrote articles for Forbes and Inc., offering advice on business and cybersecurity, ironically enough. Her online presence portrayed someone full of ambition, creativity, and a flair for the unconventional. Together, they cultivated an image of driven, entrepreneurial individuals chasing success in the digital age. But behind closed doors, they harbored a much darker secret. After the Bitfinex hack, the stolen bitcoins were stored in a digital wallet controlled by the hackers. But turning those funds into spendable cash was no easy task. Cryptocurrency transactions are anonymous, but not entirely untraceable. The blockchain ledger permanently records every transaction, meaning investigators could follow the money, even years later. Over the years, Lichtenstein and Morgan allegedly employed a variety of tactics to launder the funds. They used darknet marketplaces like Alphabay to exchange bitcoins for goods and services, and they converted portions of the cryptocurrency into physical assets like gold and NFTs. They also utilized fake identities, creating a maze of accounts designed to obscure the origin of the funds. Despite their efforts to conceal their tracks, they made several critical mistakes. Blockchain analysis firms, working with law enforcement, identified patterns in the transactions. Tiny, seemingly insignificant transfers began linking the stolen funds to accounts associated with the couple. In February 2022, federal agents executed search warrants on Lichtenstein and Morgan's New York apartment. Inside, they uncovered incriminating evidence, including access to the wallet holding 94,000 stolen bitcoins, worth $3.6 billion at the time. It was the largest financial seizure in U.S. history. Court documents revealed a treasure trove of evidence. The couple had detailed plans for laundering the funds and even possessed instructions on obtaining fake identities. In August 2023, they both pleaded guilty to money laundering charges. Lichtenstein admitted to orchestrating the hack itself, while Morgan was found to have played a key role in laundering the proceeds.
We have some breaking news on one of the major crypto stories we've been following. Let's just bring in Eamon Javers for a moment. Eamon?
Hey guys, I'm here with Heather Morgan. She's just leaving the courtroom. She's decided not to talk to press. As you can see, she's walking away with her attorney. She just pled guilty here to 2 counts. She pled guilty to a money laundering conspiracy count and a conspiracy to defraud the government. You can see her walking away with her attorneys here. What's happening simultaneously, of course, here at the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. is that we're expecting former President Donald Trump to appear in court later today. So there's a media scrum here for Donald Trump, not for Heather Morgan. Remember, she was part of the crypto couple. Famously, she called herself the Crocodile of Wall Street. She and her husband both appeared in court this morning here in Washington, D.C. He pled guilty to 1 count of money laundering conspiracy involving the hack in 2016 of Bitfinex, the crypto exchange. That was a $70 million hack at the time in 2016, but it ballooned in volume to more than $3 billion worth of value. The couple was sitting on that currency all along, according to the U.S. government, and trying to money launder it and get away with laundering the proceeds of it and able to benefit from it. They both ended up being arrested, and today in court, they both pled guilty here to money laundering conspiracy, and Heather Morgan pleading guilty on a 2nd count involving conspiracy to defraud the federal government. She just exited the courtroom, as you can see. I don't know if you caught the beginning of that. She had nothing to say to reporters here as she left, but the Crocodile of Wall Street and her husband now have both pled guilty. Guys, back over to you.
Eamon, thank you very much. On a very busy day down there, as you mentioned, our Eamon Javers reporting.
In November 2024, justice was served. Lichtenstein received a 5-year prison sentence, while Morgan, described as less culpable, was sentenced to 18 months.
Today, the Department of Justice has dealt a major blow to cybercriminals looking to exploit cryptocurrency. The department has charged Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan for their alleged roles in a conspiracy to launder stolen cryptocurrency taken during the 2016 hack of a virtual currency exchange. That hack resulted in the theft of almost 120,000 Bitcoin.
The relatively light sentences sparked debate, with some arguing that their cooperation during the investigation likely influenced the outcome. The story of Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan continues to fascinate the public. The couple's contrasting personas, a tech-savvy mastermind and a flamboyant artist, make them unforgettable figures in the annals of cybercrime. Their case highlights the double-edged sword of cryptocurrency. While it promises financial freedom and decentralization, it also enables unprecedented opportunities for crime. Yet, it also underscores how advancements in blockchain forensics are catching up with even the most sophisticated criminals. The Bitcoin Bonnie and Clyde remind us that no matter how clever the scheme, crime often comes with a cost. Their rise and fall serve as a cautionary tale for the digital age. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of cryptocurrency and cybercrime. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories. Be sure to follow WAGMI on X and check out our Spotify podcast channel for condensed crypto summaries, daily alpha, news, and in-depth analysis. I will be dropping the links in the description below. Don't miss out. Thanks for tuning into WAGMI. Don't forget to like, share, and explore our other episodes. Catch you on the next episode. Have an amazing day.